Hi, I'm Adrian Miller, Executive Director of the Colorado Council of Churches and a James Beard Award-winning author who lives in Denver, Colorado. Thank you for joining us for this video curriculum. This time we're looking at homelessness in Denver. You're going to learn a lot about lived experience of homelessness in Denver, what people go through, the root causes, and then we're going to take a look at what we can do about it as people of faith. This week, we're going to learn more and understand what it means to be homeless in Denver. Jesus said, "You invited me in when I was a stranger." And that's an imperative for us to welcome our neighbors, especially the ones who are unhoused. So in this video, we're going to hear from our neighbors, the unhoused ones, and hear what it's like to live and experience homelessness in Denver.
And they, like every 60 days, I go shopping. So I've been learning to cook. I got the waffle maker now. Yesterday they gave away these peaches and nectarines. So, I mean, I got plenty of good food to eat. Fridge, microwave. But it's nice because everything here has like these built-in shelves. So I have a built-in shelf here, you know. I don't have much. I don't really need a dresser. But I mean, as time goes on, maybe I'll get more clothes and stuff. But it's really nice. And at night, I have it all lit up with the night lights. But it's actually really nice. My name is Tim Bush, and we are at St. Francis West. It's where I'm currently living. I've been here 5 months. So it's definitely a blessing. I was homeless for 7 years. Just I feel safe. I finally feel like I'm sleeping good. You know, it's just a safe place to be. I feel like I can get my life on track now because you have a place you can take a shower. When you're homeless, it's hard to find a job, you know, you don't know where you're gonna be. And people know that you're homeless because you've got backpacks. I stayed at the shelter for a while, and at least there you can shower daily, and you know, but there's 500 men there. You're all just in beds next to each other. I never thought I'd end up like that, but you know, it's all my own fault. I drank a lot, you know. Whenever I was happy, I drank. When there was anything in my life, it just seemed like it led to drinking. Just drinking was all I did. And then I knew I was gonna lose my apartment, and I just drank more until the day they kicked me out on the street. Pretty soon you're so ashamed, you just end up stuck on the street. A lot of people don't come out till nighttime. It's easier to sleep during the day, especially when it's cold in Denver. There's nights I've walked all night just to keep from freezing to death. People don't want to be out during the day where people make fun of you and say, get out of here, and you can't loiter here. And ever since COVID, it's way worse. You can't get water, you can't use a bathroom anywhere. It's embarrassing. There's a lot of people out there starving, there really is. People that just don't, it's not that you don't know where to go get the help, you're so ashamed. It's just so hard to explain. Because people always ask a ton of questions, and there's a lot of people that it's fake help. They act like they're helping you, but you got to join the church, or you got to, you know what I mean? And people just, you want to grab some food and just get away again and go hide. But there's a lot of people. If you would have been just right here yesterday, there was probably 1,000 people, maybe more, that were getting food between 9 and 1. People with babies, people getting diapers for their kids. I mean, there's a huge need. Things are so expensive here. I got evicted. I knew it was coming. I lived with my daughter. I was a single dad. And then another guy that I worked with moved in. We were both on the lease, but we started drinking together a lot. And pretty soon I just didn't go to work. And I don't know, I think I was feeling sorry for myself. I don't know what it was. But I always went to alcohol. It was like my worst thing. And pretty soon they just sat my stuff on the curb. Come and go as I please. It's my apartment. It's, you know. It's nice, it's secure, you know, there's a lot of good people that live here and a lot of people, but I mean, some of the stuff that I did when a kid, like my baseball cards and stuff. Without a place like this, there's no way I would have got into a place. You know, I really wasn't trying, and you know, so one day they just said, we have a housing opportunity. And after 7 years of being homeless, you see so much violence and just, it's hard to explain. There's a lot of things I've seen I wish I didn't see. I thought it's going to be a while, and everyone's like, why aren't you excited? And I'm like, man, when I'm living there, I'll be excited. Because I thought for sure, even the first night, I think, I couldn't get off the bed. I thought someone was going to knock on the door and tell me we made a mistake, you know? You just don't believe. After a while, you believe nothing good's going to happen. It's a miracle, it really is. I mean, I love it, yeah. If you only see the homeless people that are at a place getting help, there's 10 times that amount that just don't seek out help because they're too embarrassed. And sometimes what you have to go through to get help, there's times like even yesterday, I felt like, God, do I want to wait here another hour? But I know I needed the food, I have to. But God bless these people. I wish there was a way I could explain to them, you know. There's just so much they do, just getting together playing bingo. I don't think I ever played bingo in my life. And the Tupperware I have, I won a waffle maker, and I made waffles. It took me a while, but yeah, so it didn't run over the side, and you know what I mean? But yeah, but all that stuff gives you something to do that's a better thing to do than, you know. There was times that I didn't notice art, that I never looked up at the sky. There's just so many things I'm like, oh my God, I missed out on all this. And I never believed in God. I told everyone, if you believe in God, you're an idiot. It's just there to control you. And now I really believe it's the only thing that makes sense. I got into counseling and found out a lot about my life, that I'm angry about things that happened in my childhood that would have never made sense to me before. I always thought I'm mad about what's going on right now, but I figured out things that, and then you really don't have the reason to drink anymore. You don't have the reason to be angry. You know, I want to do something really good with my life and let other people know that if I can do it, they can get off the street. And there's opportunities, there really is. So I feel like I'll have something to share with other people. You know, I'd love to help others.